I'm going to write these up here real quick, just the sounds, and then we'll go over them one by one. Oh, Caesar girls. All right, start. Fresh from Dodge. All right. That's good. That's good. I was going to say, before I even say these, anyone remember any of these sounds real quick? There you go. There's your ooh. Okay. So we have E, I, ooh, A, and then What's a Pawnee word with this sound here? Yeah, Stevie, Pita, either one. Good.
Chicken. Jamie was cheating.
What about this one here, the aw sound? Body, heard someone say that. Good. Which means Pawnee. All right. What about a sound like that? Getski. What about ooh down here? Utikis, good. Utikis. It's like sunny kind of.
Yeah, so it means, sunny, but in the songs, they refer to like soldiers, warriors. That's kind of what that, so you hear that a lot in our Pawnee songs.
Yeah, good. Or usu, that example we have up here. Good, which is two, number two. Number two, not O2. What about this one? Also, good. Adipa, good, which is grandpa. When did I say?
Which grandpa?
Yeah, who's?
Adipa. Anybody? Those who were here last time? My grandpa, right? So we're used to up it, but that actually means your grandpa.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. We'll get to why we think that happened.
Good. And then last one here, A. Anyone? They saw it. Good. Which means? She. All right. Good. So we'll go through them again real quick. E. Take myself off. Let me see. I'm rusty too. Right here. Ooh. Good. I might just go up here for the consonant. So we have this P sound here in Pawnee. Not quite like English, but we have the sound in English. Like in this English word, spot. So remember we had that little trick, you put your head in front of your mouth. You shouldn't feel a puff of air when you say that P sound. Spot. On the example, pita. So it's not quite pita, right, with the B. That's not quite that hard English P. Dottie, can you say it?
With the hard English?
Yeah, hard English P.
Pita, yeah. So it's not that hard English P. Pita. Kind of right in between.
Right in between.
Pita.
Next one here, we have this T sound in Pawnee. We find it in English, like in stop. And then we have this Pawnee word here, tawit, or tawit. Either way, tawit, tawit. It's kind of between a D and a T. Between a D and a T. K sound, find it in English, like in skate, good. We all know this word right here. Kati, kati. You see some people sometimes write it even with the G. That's kind of why it's in between K and G sound. We'll start with this one here. C with, what's it called? Angry eyebrows. C with angry eyebrows. We have it like in the English word catch. And then Pawnee example, chachiks. Chachiks. Or we hear chachiks. Either way, which means spider. Spider. Regular C, I know it's kind of confusing. Kind of makes more of this TS sound, like in cats. Cats. We have it or eats. We've heard it both ways on recordings. It or eat. It means potato. So far so good. We have all these sounds in English, right? Nothing new. S sound, just like the English S, like in sit. Pawnee example, sakuru. Sakuru. Good. H, like in English hit, and then bahuru. Bahuru, which means we'll come back to the R. Go down here to W, just like English, like in wall. We all know this one probably too. Wheeze. Wheeze. Hurry, right? Hurry up. Tough sound to make by itself, right? You can find it in English though, like the expression uh-oh. Example, we all know alcohol, right? Alcohol. Or bleed it, alcohol, right? Either way, kind of just an expression. Going back to this tough one here, probably our toughest sound writing ones, right? But we have it in English too, like in our English word butter. Butter. Spanish example, pero. We have this Pawnee example here, desaru. Desaru. Or desaru. Desaru, desaru. Only difference, just dialect practice. Little bitty sounds. So last week, you remember we said this R character can make three sounds in total. Do you remember what sounds those were? L, that's one, good. N, and the last one. D, good, good. Good.
Questions?
Yeah, any questions?
Questions on the alphabet?
So it's okay if you say use it with the L?
Yeah. Yeah, if you remember last semester, remember we said sometimes it's easier to pronounce words if you use L. Especially when there's a whole bunch of them next to one another.
Any other questions? Go. Move this.
Can everybody see this? Doesn't it blow this up too?
Yeah.
Make it bigger.
Where's Brody at? Brody, we always ask Brody if you can see it. He ain't even here.
Ready to see it. Here it is.
Any other questions on the alphabet? Simple alphabet, not very long. Everybody still with us? We're gonna go over these vowels.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, every class for the next 3 or 4 classes, just so that.
We'll get them burned into your head.
Yeah. So. No
So
questions?
the South Band, just 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, South Band only. Most of the time, whenever you see this in a South Band word, it's going to be this in a Skeety word. Like that example we had. They saw it. And then South Bend, Skeety, it's gonna be Risa. See that slight difference right here? This A versus this E, right? And not a Nasharo. Remember that. No Nasharo. And we'll point out the differences whenever they come out.
95% of the time. Good. No? Any more questions?
Any more questions on the alphabet? Copy? Copy, all right.
Like you said, we'll keep going over this. And if you can stick to the alphabet, maybe you can't quite speak Pawnee yet, but you'll be able to read it. You'll at least be able to know what it sounds like. And then the meaning will come later as you keep coming to class. So just stick with it. Yeah, so first one here, we're going to go over this little greeting right here. A1. Everyone knows that first word. Noah.
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 And then we're just going to go word by word. Chickstick. Chickstick. This last one, a little bit longer. Karas buddy. Karas buddy. Good. Now, put it all together. Noah. Chickstick. Karas buddy. Good. And then kind of loosely translate it, it's like, hello, how are you? Or, are you well? Good. So that's just one, say variance, I guess, the way you can say this. There's a whole bunch of ways you could greet people. Another one here, Noah, Chickstick Karasku. So let's pronounce this back one right here. Karasku. Karasku. And put it all together. Noah, Chickstick Karasku. Loosely translated, means the same thing. Means the exact same thing. Literally, a little bit different, but the way we're using it, it's going to have the same meaning. And then down here is how you can answer. So we'll go South Bend first. You want to do South Bend?
Yeah. James, I might go over that word.
Chickstick.
Yeah, go over that word first. Yeah.
Okay, good. So, good, I'm glad you said that. Chickstick, it kind of means like well or fine, kind of like in a good way or something like that. So, you'll notice in Pawnee that word's kind of toward the front there, but in English it's going to come at the back. So that's the part that means well there. Everyone knows what Noah means, right? And this part here is your question part. And we'll get to the exact meaning here in a little bit.
Okay, now B1. Okay, South Bend. Ahu. Everybody, Ahu. Or just the South Bend. Ahu. Chickstick. Duck buddy. Duck buddy. Ahu. Chickstick, duck buddy. Okay, on three, we'll go over the whole thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Chickstick, duck buddy. Good. So that's Zach's asking me. He's greeting me. He's acknowledging me, asking if I'm going about well. I'm saying yes. Ahu. Chickstick, duck buddy. I'm good. I'm well. I'm moving around good. We'll get into the literal meaning pretty soon.
Yeah. That's the only difference in Skeety is just that first word for like yes. So we're gonna say how. And then chickstick. Duck buddy. How. Chickstick, duck buddy. And then all together, how. Chickstick, duck buddy. Okay, I'll say it first. And you say after. I need to get that worked out. He's got it worked out better than I do. So I'll say it first, the whole thing, and then after I say it, then you gotta say it. So how, chickstick, duck buddy. Good. And then on three, we'll all say it together. 1, 2, 3. How, chickstick, duck buddy. Good.
B2.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, again, this pretty much means the same thing that you're explaining that you're well. Ahu. South Bend. Ahu. Chickstit. Tutku. Tutku. So remember that T's not a hard English tutku, right? It's not that hard English tutku. Chickstit tutku. Okay. Ahu. Chickstit tutku. That's kind of a little tougher to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Skidi, so we'll go word by word first. So, how? Chickstit. Tutku. And then I'll say it, and then you say after me. How? Chickstit tutku. How? Chickstit tutku. Good. And then on three, we'll all say it together. 1, 2, 3. How? Chickstit tutku. Good. Good. Maybe some of this one.
Any questions on that first dialogue?
And we'll come back.
Okay, we'll come back to it. Okay, we're coming back to it. Okay, dialogue 2. Me? Okay. What is your name, right? So Zach and I wrote this book, kind of conversational Pawnee, right? So we're not teaching you, the red dog outside. It's stuff you don't ever use. We're trying to get you to be able to speak Pawnee.
Question and answer.
Yeah, question and answer. So you're good. So when Zach and I sat down, that's how we went. You meet someone, you see someone for the first time, what do you usually say? So that's kind of how we base this whole book on. So usually hey, how you doing? Good. What's your name, right? So, yeah. Okay, so the kitty cave. So my my past class, you guys remember what that is? What? Good. So when you see this kitty K in South Bend, most of the time it's going to be a what question, not like a what type of question. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say. So everybody, kitty K. Kitty K. Good. This next one, Dasasat. So that one is, now I wish I could write on this thing. Sure want to write on this? Okay, or not. This is who we're talking about. This asa, I guess, would be, what do you call it? That's kind of literally what it's saying. So, Kidikid asasa. Everybody, Kidikid asasa. Dasasa. Kidikid asasa. Literally, like, what do you call? What do they call you? What do they mean?
Good.
So you can explain that too.
Okay. Let me explain these dots too I put in here. I don't know if we did last week. So when we write it, we're going to write it all together. When we pronounce it, we're going to break it up, put dots in between the syllables. Help you guys out.
Yeah.
Help us out too, honestly, sometimes. Okay. And so we'll go down to here to skidi. First, let me explain why there's parentheses kind of around this Z part. So like Tay said earlier, kind of about that sound, A, right? This sound here. 95% to like 99% of the time, it's going to be the E sound, E. And skidi. So that's the first thing. So in skidi, this also means a what type question, right? Like Taylor said. So getting to the, in skidi, you could say giriki to say a what question, or you could take out that part right here and just say geeky, and it still means what? South Bend don't do that though. It's kind of just like it's like a contraction difference between cannot and can't in English. Same way, we do it in Pawnee too. A lot in skidi, we do it a whole bunch in skidi. So let's go with this first word. Giriki. Dasasat. And all together. Giriki dasasat. Good. And then let's drop that part. Geeky dasasat. Good. So either way, it means what's your name? getting down here to this B part. This is our answer right here. This is how we say my name is or I am called, like Taylor was saying. So that first day, if you heard Taylor, he said, talk to Taylor. But so my name's not Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said that. So I would say, talk to Zach. Talk to Zach. So let's try that one out. Talk to Zach.
Have a question first?
Yeah, good.
On that kitty, like, that means like coffee too, doesn't it?
Yeah, like
Yeah. Kitty.
I've heard them both. I've actually heard them both.
Okay. So yeah, like taste said like eyes too.
Kitty coo.
Kitty coo, eyes. And then you said gawking. Kind of like, you're always kind of nosy or
I thought you
something.
said like what?
Yeah.
Sometimes meaning what, maybe, or something, yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, so you hear like elders call people that kitty coo. My kitty coo, something like that. Right? Yeah, so it's like, I don't know if it's because you're asking a bunch of questions or what. You have any ideas?
I don't know. Anybody ever heard that?
I
Nosy.
remember. Nosy.
My mom was nosy, so she heard
Nosy.
that.
Nosy?
Yeah, that's just kind of what it means, you
Yeah,
know.
like that too, nosy.
Yeah, you're gawking, yeah, you're
Yeah,
breaking that neck, I don't know, you know?
yeah,
Walking.
good.
I remember hearing Grandma Winnie say that in Ernie's, at those women that was working in there. She would be going in there and saying, kitty. She'd be saying that, and they would, you'd look, and because you knew someone was staring at us.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember her saying that a lot, every time we went in there, probably.
Yeah.
Let's, good. Good. Cultural context, right, of that word. It's good. So I don't have to literally mean what, it can mean other things too. Good. And that little trick we kind of talked about last week, let's kind of do that here. So, sounds weird, but we're going to start to pronounce this word from the last syllable. So, sut, dasut, datasut, datasut. Good. You guys sound good. If you ever have trouble pronouncing words, getting tongue-tied, you can't seem to break through, right? Try this little trick out. It really works.
Yeah, then we'll even do it in this top one, so everybody, sut, susut,
Susut,
dasasut,
dasasut,
dasasut, kitty, dasasut,
kitty, dasasut,
sut, dasut, datasut.
Good.
See how that works? Helps you once we start getting the longer words.
Datasut.
Yeah.
Good.
My name is.
Yeah, mine. Good.
So I'll go over this right here quick. That dot, this red T right here, that's indicating me. I'm the one talking. So my name is Dr. Taylor. That S is going to go for you. So I'm talking to Zach. Dr. Taylor. Dr. Zach. Dr. Zach. Dr. Taylor. So it's just that slight little sound change that makes it.
Gives a meaning.
Yeah. Gives it.
Slightly.
Does that make sense? I don't mean to throw you guys off, but I just wanted to show you that subtle difference.
Yeah, that lady asked last week.
Scared her off. Scared that woman off.
Good. Okay. Yeah.
Just right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me some dots here. Okay. So, again, going back to our, Matt, you're gonna hold it. You're just gonna have to hold it, Matt. Oscillate, remember words.
Walking back and forth.
So, going back to what Zach and I were talking about, what you normally ask, Indian people, I'm meeting Zach for the first time. Hey, what's your name? Usually you go right there. What tribe are you? If I know Zach's Pawnee, what band are you? So that's kind of where we're going right now. So this next one, kitty cake. Everybody say kitty cake.
Kitty cake.
That one, it's going to be in almost every lesson, so you'll get comfortable with that. You'll be able to pick that out. Okay, let's go from the back. I'll say it first, and then I will go from the back. Now suck it up. So dot,
Dot.
get up,
Get up.
suck it up,
Suck it up.
suck it up.
Suck it up.
Now suck it up.
Now suck it up.
Kitty cat, I'll suck it up.
Kitty cake. Suck it up.
Kitty cat, I'll suck it up.
Kitty cake. Suck it up.
Okay, dot,
Dot.
get up,
Get up.
suck it up.
Suck it up.
Now suck it up.
Now suck it up.
Good. Kitty cat, I'll suck it up.
Kitty cake. Suck it up.
What tribe are you or what band are you? So it's either or. So we're all Pawnee. We can go into the band, but we're all also other tribes. A lot of people are other tribes. Unless there's just one Pawnee, full blood. Is there any full blood in there? Full blood? One. That's good. Oh, two. Bit good. All right. So band. So I remember those elder videos Zach and I worked on a couple of years ago. Like when they asked me, I gotta say I'm a half Pawnee, fourth Navajo, fourth Oto. But in those videos, they were saying I'm half Charlie and I'm half Kitgod. They could break it down like that, you know. So that was pretty cool to see. But I don't know where I was going with that. But okay. It's good. Now suck it up. Kitty cat, I'll suck it up. Good. Zach will do skitty.
Good, good. Skitty, is any preference for kitty or kiki? Oh, either way? Anyone?
Not yet.
Kitty, let's just go the long way. Okay. Kitty.
Kitty.
Last part. Now suck it up.
Now suck it up.
Good. Now suck it up.
Now suck it up.
Good. And then, so let's start from the back. Top.
Dot.
Get up.
Get up.
Suck it up.
Suck it up.
Now suck it up.
Now suck it up.
Up down here. Kitty. Now suck it up.
Kitty. Now suck it up.
Good. Kitty. Now suck it up.
Kitty. Now suck it up.
They said, what tribe, what band are you?
And this one, if you, I'll remind everybody if they want to bring a flash drive, they could bring a flash drive and we'll put this on there in the audio. But this one was a tough one for me and Zach. When we did the recording, not anymore, because it goes like a long vowel and short, long. So it took us multiple takes to get this one.
Probably cracking up on
Yeah, so there's probably a random laugh in there. Don't share that with us. We don't need to know. We know it's in there. But again, this S right here, that S right there, I'm talking about you. Kitty cat, I'll suck it up. And we go down here, this T right here, that's talking about I. So, you good talk? Top, get up,
Get up.
duck it up,
Duck it 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 up.
top,
Top.
get up,
Get up.
duck it up,
Duck it up.
duck it up,
Duck it up.
duck it up, body.
Duck it up. Body.
All right, good. Back to my band, my tribe is Pawnee.
Good, yeah. Hey, touch down that again. You're gonna start recognizing that pattern.
Yeah.
All these words, they keep showing up.
Dang, I'm gonna color code it. I'll color code it. Between now and next week, I'll color code it so you can kind of see the difference.
Last number.
Okay, so we're gonna go around the room again. Okay, we got new people here, and introduce yourself. All you have to do is say, "My name is," or you can go your family if you want. We did last time. This way, okay. So we'll start. We'll start. So that go ahead. You can say your family name if you want. If you want, or you can just say my name is.
Dr. Zach. Dr. Zach.
That's it? Okay. Dr. Taylor. Dr. Taylor. Dr. Zach. Dr. Taylor.
Dr. Ralston.
Good.
Dr.
Dr. Good.
Dr. Kelly.
Good.
Dr. June Kelly.
Good, all right. We'll get into the band pretty soon. Okay. Sonny?
Son.
Good.
Catherine.
Good. All right. All right. Patsy?
Dr. Patsy.
Good. Good. Dr. Seth. Good. Dr. Seth. Yeah, it's all right.
No judgment.
Yeah, we're all going to mess up. Dr. Seth.
Dr. Sargema. Dr. Sargema.
Good. All right. Does everybody know the Caesars back there? They're our star students from Anadarko.
Yeah.
All the way from South. Come all the way from Anadarko just for class. Yeah. Okay. Let's go down to this. Anybody need a break? An old break before we get into the bands and tribes? Or are we going to keep going? Nobody? Good. All right, we're going to keep going then. All right. I know, strong bladders. No, you're going to drink your drink. We have a break. Burning up.
They said dehydrated.
One quick question, can you hear us all right?
Do we need to use the mic?
Or anything?
Got fresh batteries.
Yeah, oh, Max, they got fresh batteries.
It sounds better with the mic.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So, up to that. Two taps on that one,
Hello.
Robot.
When Zach and I first started, we each had mics. I could stand over there, but then we let the vets use it that one dance. You can hear the bass down. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, turn the bass down. Treble up. If you can. Right now. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we shot that one. Is that all we have? Is the one? Okay.
Kind of push that bass in
No bass in my voice. Okay, so we'll do the second part of class with the mics, and maybe at the end of the class you can kind of tell us which you prefer. We'll do it that way. Okay, so no O breaks, right? We're all good? Okay, all right. So I'll do the first part. Okay, the first one, quality. Everybody, body. Translation, Pawnee, like we talked about last time, it's there's not a one concrete answer. There's a different explanations. One is it's that we found is probably a borrowing from a Pawnee Language. Their word for us. Osage, call, that branch. Or it could mean, we talk about body.
Yeah, I'll write some.
Yeah, Zach's gonna write some of the stuff that we've seen. So this isn't Zach and I, this is stuff that we have found written, or kind of what it could mean. We just don't, we're unsure. A lot of this stuff too, I'd ask Uncle Herb, because he was able to remember the singers. He said some of this stuff you just wouldn't ask those kind of questions, if that makes sense. You wouldn't ask those elders that kind of questions. So.
You know what the word is in Osage, like Pawnee or something?
I said, I know it's Oto, Pawnee, P-A, yeah, N-Y-I. That's an Oto, I don't know how that is in Osage. P-A-N-I. So, yeah, so there's kind of different possibilities of what it could be. We're unsure. Body deep horn, bodysuit for hunter, Pawnee for, yeah, we don't know. So there's a lot of possibilities, I guess.
That's not coming for word or
Yeah. Okay. I'll try not to go on my rants. I did about 3 rants last week. So. Okay, the next one, South Bend. Doesn't look like we know it, but we know it. Jodix. If I said that, Jodix. Right, we hear that because it's on the seal. They put it, they write that up there, Jodix-C- Jodix. And we'll explain this. So, while Zach's writing that up there, I'll do the CD. So, already, okay. So we'll point this out every time. Every time we see this, we'll point this out, Zach and I. That HR. See how I highlighted it up there? HR in South Bend. So what Zach was talking about earlier is that South Bend sure likes to, or Skeety likes to contract everything. Like to contract, well, not everything, they like to contract more than South Bend does.
Yeah.
So think of this as South Bend stuff saying do not. These guys can say do not or don't. Except one example. Remember that one? There's only one time where, anybody remember that? Nice? Okay?
yeah, something in the longer one.
Yeah. Yeah, beer. Skeety had Kitty Wusu. Oh yeah, Skeety had Kitty Wawusu. And South Bend shortened it. They were on for it, I guess. They said Kitty Wusu. I don't know why they did that. That's kind of a few examples that South Bend is a longer word than Skeety, but we'll get into that. Not into beer. We'll get into that lesson around Thanksgiving time. And we'll have a potluck. Where's Marty? Marty was the one asking about potluck. Okay. You want to explain that? Kind of.
Yeah.
So like, So like Jay was saying, we see this here on the flag, seal, on the seal. Jodix, and it's spelled like this, English spelling, I'll say. And we see this under min. Like Kay was saying last week, dang, I'm picking up his man. We don't say beat the, right? That's our word for man or min. It says Jodix, people, person, so it means people of the people, or the people's people. Yeah, good. Okay. Highlight that for me. They said, kind of like the root word is ejodix. But when we say it by itself, we drop that E sound. So we just get jodix. But when we put these two words here together, it shows up. So, I guess here's my rant. days, especially this part right here. Kaki of.
Yeah,
Don't have a word for of. See don't mean of. Like Tay said, root word is right there. Eat jodix. And then really this just goes together after that. Inran.
Does that make sense? Because we get that a lot. Does that sing mean of?
Yeah,
No, that means yes in Spanish. No, that's right. That's our answer, I guess.
Whole Pawnee.
See. We get that a lot. Zach and I get that a lot.
good. They translate it second up.
Yeah, because people ask that a lot. We're able to tell you that it doesn't mean that we don't have those articles, what they're called?
Yeah.
Articles of, prepositions of, and a, we don't have those kind of words. All that for everybody. Jot it, see jot it. Okay. Sorry, for all our producing people, but, okay, HR. In South Bend, Skeevy will contract that. So we don't see that in this one right here. You guys notice that? There's no R. Should be an R right here. There's not. Instead, we get Jahix, see Jahix. Everybody, Jahix. And then South Bend, Jahix. Okay, so now put it together. Jahix, see Jahix. Again, that says people, other people, talking about Indian or Pawnee.
Old recordings.
Yeah, okay, so like I said, Zach and I, that was 2013?
Yeah.
2013, Zach and I worked on those elder review videos from the 80s?
80s, 90s.
80s, 90s, and
Those folks are in their 80s and 90s then.
yeah, so those folks weren't, they passed away since, we'll say that. And we got to work on it, the translations, and they just said, Jahix, see Jahix, just means Indian. That's all it means, just the Indian person in general. So, does that make sense? Am I losing people?
So Kate, are you saying the S
Yeah.
as the first part and then E, jot it? Or just saying it together, or?
I'm just saying it together, the Jahix, and then yeah, I just kind of blend them all together, Jahix and Jahix.
Yeah.
So really, there's an I right here. Oh God, won't forget. There's like an imaginary I right there. Each Jahix. But we don't like to start that off with the word, so they dropped it. Jahix. The people's people, Pawnee, Indian. So you could say Kakakika Pawnee, or you could say Kakakika Jahix. Skidi Jahix. Does that make sense? A little bit?
So, good question. I could probably talk about this. So, good question. Some of y'all were in class last fall, but kind of that question kept coming up because Pawnee, we like to start our words, our syllables, with consonants, right? We don't like to start them with vowels usually. And so she was asking, is Kay saying Chodic and then starting with the S, the rest of his sentence, or the rest of the word? Or is he saying Jodic? He's Jodic. So if you remember back to the fall, we never could answer this when it was KS sound and the TS sound. We couldn't say it ended in K and started with S. It kind of just blended these kind of words. It always just kind of blended. We couldn't really say we're starting here or we're ending here and starting here. But for most other words, S is the thing that's kind of making it difficult. All the other words will start with the consonant.
Any other questions? Before we move on to the band? Oh, good.
So this is one word.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
yeah. One
Not
word.
3 words.
No, not 3 words, not 3 words and 2 dashes. Okay, just one word altogether.
Yeah, good. So another good question. It's like guruk skati, right? Black bears. Same thing. In English, 2 words. Pawnee, 1 word. We got guruk, word bear up front. Skati attached on the back. It's not saying bear black, right? The color is describing what type of bear. This word people is describing whose people, the people of the people. Does that make sense a little? Okay.
The people's people. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to explain. The people's people. Okay, good. Questions? Other questions?
Do you know when that got changed
When that got changed to
to?
what we know it as now?
Yeah,
The men of men?
yeah,
It's whenever they did
the seal?
yeah.
Still in the flag. It's tough. We've never had a written language, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they were doing the best with what we had. What we had was English.
Yeah.
And that's all we could draw off of.
Yeah, so when they did that flag, they put the meaning down, Jodic, see Jodics, and people's people doesn't sound as good as men of men. I don't know. I don't know why they did that, though. So
Yeah.
we weren't even alive. Yeah, exactly. So,
Okay.
so that's kind of where we get it, you know, and you know, it's a good story. It's a good write-up, but when you go down to language, which what Zach and I do, it doesn't mean men of men, you know. So we have to try to explain where we get our information from. Yeah, we're unsure. We're unsure. That's a good question, though.
Good.
Good.
So people.
Yeah, people of the people. It's more like this people is talking about these people.
Yeah.
It's these people's people talking about Indians. Indians in general, not just Pawnee.
Yeah, good. And kind of the reason why it means Pawnee, right? No one else talks like us, so who's going to understand that? That's why it means Pawnee, right? Maybe the Rick Grills might.
So that's the Pawnee word
For
for
Indian.
themselves.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
They gave themselves that name.
Yeah.
The other one isn't.
No. It could be like Zach had all those examples. Yeah, so it could be. It's just another way of saying Indian, not yourself. So.
Yeah. So, dang, getting us on rant. Well, that's all right. That's all right. It's all good. So, like, Navajo, good example. Navajo and Dene.
Okay. Yeah. That's good.
I'll let Tay try to talk about that maybe a little bit.
Okay.
So, is that an Apache word?
I think so. So the Navajo word is a derogatory.
In Apache.
Yeah, in Apache. Navajos don't like to call themselves Navajos. They call them Dene. That's the people.
I think it is.
I'm pretty sure. That's my third language I'll get to, but I want to get to Pawnee Oto first. Yeah. Yeah, so they like to call themselves Dene. Everybody else calls them Navajo. That's it.
Yeah. So if it does come from Siouan languages, no telling what they're calling us. I'll just say that.
Champion? Don't mess with those guys? Okay. Any other questions? Bucky? All right.
It's all related.
Yeah, it's all related. Okay. So next one, we're going to do the 4 bands. I don't want to say the correct pronunciation, but the Nora Pratt version is sometimes they're a little bit different than what we're used to because we're so influenced by English, like to make long vowels, like to say ski.
It's like an older way.
Yeah, okay, we'll just say an older way of saying it. So this is backed up by Nora Pratt on the recordings. How would you put that? Website. We'll put it up there, yeah. Okay. So if you remember this, C is the what sound? The TS sound, right? So we got ski, ski. So it's a TS kind of sound. Ski, ski,
Ski.
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 And then also it's either this in South Bend and Skeety, but Skeety only says like this, Skitty. Skitty. So just real short vowels. All this to mean Skeety. Skeety. So we got Skeeties here. How many we got? Let's see if we got numbers. Last time you kicked off is one. Oh, very lengthy. 2, 3, 5. Yeah, I think we got it. Okay. Skeety. Everybody. Skeety. 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 Good. We'll do first. We'll do the dance.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. Okay. We'll get into this too right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, we're used to hearing chawi, right? Says it up on the, I think at the roundhouse it's spelled with the A-U-I.
Yeah.
Joey. But we're used to in English, we're used to English sounds to kind of draw that in. Chawi. Yeah. Oh yeah. So this cuts off right here. Joey. Hey, make the- Okay, we're done. Joey. Good. Like I said, we're so used to the chawi sound. It's okay, just a little older way of saying it. Okay, the word for big, remember that word, is it? Part of that word is in there, but it's not like they're pitiful. I mean, this goes back to an older story, right? Yeah, we found a story of they had a bad winter.
Yeah, no buffalo.
Yeah, no buffalo, so they had to go to another band, and that's kind of what that story references, asking for food. So it's not like big as we think about it now, kind of has a negative context. It's more of like, if I'm hurting, what is that? You can ask for help, he's going to help me out. That's what they did. So it's not a derogatory, I can't say that word. Derogatory word. There we go. So don't be mad, Charlies. How many Charlies you got in here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8. Charlie's got it on the top number right now. 8. Questions? Questions on that one?
Is it, no, wait a minute. The C again, it's Chuck.
Yeah, the C with the angry eyebrows, Chuck. The regular C is a TS sound, Chuck. Joey. And I think in the blue book it has begging for meat.
Yeah.
But again, that's just going back to that story. It's nothing to be ashamed about, you know. We all help each other. Okay. I know. Oh, we'll get into the grant number 5 right here. We'll get up here. So, kid coffee. Kid coffee. So, how many kid coffees we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. We're full strong. 11. Okay. This is just a slight difference. You probably won't even hear it. It's a versus a. So the top one. Get coffee. And then Skeety, get coffee. See, you can really tell the difference. Get coffee. It's just like a little slight pronunciation. You probably won't even hear it.
How you say it?
Yeah, so when they started painting I'll go another ring. Okay, when they started painting the roundhouse, they called and asked me. I suggested this top one, because that's how we were spelling it, but they went this one. And it's still correct, but it's how Skeety pronounces it. And every time I go in the roundhouse, I'm like, no, I go up there, but I I'm low on the totem pole. I'm really low on that totem pole.
Change that A.
Yeah, if I change it up, one of these days I'll change that up to E. Then we'll be correct, so. Parentheses, angry, I don't know. Okay, so get cocky versus get cocky. Get cocky, get cocky. Little earth dog village. Literally what that's talking about. 11, we got 11 on here, so. Questions on that one? Cocky? Go over it? Okay. Get cocky? That's my man, that's my man. So. Okay, this next one. This next one. You might do this. But I will go with that. Okay, so again, is that another other questions that can I get is, I like to say, oh, that's a rat band, you know, that extra T's, but only reason it's rat is because of that R, and we don't, and that's not the English R sound, right? It's a attack, so beat the holly doctor. That's the only reason, you know.
Yeah, don't say nothing about that.
Yeah, don't have nothing to do with rats. And the other language teacher, God, he always like to say that, but I can't correct him because I'm never there when he says it, but that's all I'll say about that. But no, it talks about a man going downstream. But Zach does this pronunciation better than I can, so I always mess it up.
So, top one, South Bend and Ski, like they were saying, both say it. Beat the hallway out there. Beat the hallway out there. Good. And maybe sometimes you see it written or hear it pronounced. Beat the hallway out. Either way. So yeah, you could say the A or kind of like overstress the T sound. Beat the hallway out. And then you can kind of hear how that is whispered. Beat the hallway out. Either way is right. All those old folks on the recordings, they kind of said it that way. As time come on, we kind of say the whole thing. Beat the hallway out there. And then ski. So real subtle. Beat the hallway out there. Beat the hallway out there. So we got hallway and hallway. Right? We got hallway, hallway. Only difference. So skidi, beat the hallway out there. Good. And then South Bend and skidi, beat the hallway out there. Good.
So beat the hallway dots. How many we got? 3, 4, 5. All right. Kick off is one. But I'll give you guys this consolation prize. That's the only one that's spelled right. in the roundhouse. So I'll give you guys that one. You guys listen. No one else listen, but it's all right. Okay. Questions? That's why they call it rat. It has nothing to do with rat in there. So yeah, Uncle Herb was the one that spelled that right in there. So you give him props. Yeah, pizza is man good. Yeah. Zach will break it down right now because it literally means man going downstream. Zach will break this one down.
Good. So you said beat the. I should have color coded it instead of hearing it. Man. Remember, included the R dotting or just the hallway. I'm gonna the pretend T.
Yeah.
Kind of means seen it mean east or downstream. Kind of this. The last part kind of just means like going. It's like talking about movement, right? So I'll try to talk loud. So good. You recognize pizza in there. Man, that's good. We have a word that's pronounced howit if it's pronounced by itself. Howit or Awit
Yeah.
in Skeety. And that means downstream.
Yeah.
Howit.
that's correct.
Howit means downstream or east. And then this last part, Adopta kind of is like just going downstream.
So we put that all together and you got
That man
man
going
going
downstream.
downstream.
Which I'll explain east real quick. Take back to Nebraska. If the villages were upstream, the only way to go is downstream. Only way to go is east. All those rivers flow east in Nebraska, or southeast, or go a little northeast and come back down. But they all move east. So that's kind of how it means east as well. Downstream and east.
Questions? So those are the 4 men. We got a little bit more. So. Oh, Old-Break, can you go back? Oh, no. Okay, 5 minute Old-Break.
Might be cooler inside.
Okay, we're ready to start. Almost done. Last little stretch.
Go home to your AC.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This next one, we're sticking with the Pawnee band. So this next word is the Skeety word for all the South bands. Yeah. So again, this is the Skeety word for all the 3 South bands. So we'll do the Skeety first. To haul it. Can I say that? To haul it. To haul it. To haul it.
Do Howard.
To haul it. And then we have the South Bend pronunciation of it. Again, it's this HR right here. Ski doesn't like these 2 sounds together, the H and the R. I don't blame them because it's kind of tough to say. It makes some words really tough to say. I like whenever I pronounce it, I slow it down. I really emphasize the H. So hear that H, the Try that, everybody. Again, that's the Skeety word for all the South bands. So if you're all 3 South band, you could say this. If you're all 3 South band. Questions on that one? Questions on that one? Okay, so next we're going to get into the...
I'll just add on.
Add on real quick. So we had Rita Howidotta earlier, and we said that word Howit meant downstream or east. In CD, you can see it real good. Howit, right? Imaginary key. Downstream east. And that green part kind of just means village right here. A little tougher to see in South Bend. A little tougher to see. Yeah, that was the only comment. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to go over these female terms. A lot of questions Zach and I get is, we'll get it from, I don't want to pick on Matt, but we get it from Matt, about the names. We get a lot of names in the women. We'll get into that because you can tell that it's a woman's name versus a man's name. We'll touch on that. So this first one, you got the Skeety, right? So everybody, Skeety. And now we got the how to say a Skeety woman. So okay, I'm gonna break this down. Okay, everybody. Giddy. Get skinny. Get get skinny.
get skinny.
Chapa, get skinny.
Chapa, get skinny.
Chapa, get skinny.
Chapa, get skinny.
So this is this first part right here, this chapa, talking about a woman. So that's how we add that to the front of the word to make it a skinny woman. So you can, when you're any skinny women, skinny women. Oh, okay, Jamie. Okay, so when Jamie's introducing herself, you could say that Tataki ta chapa get skinny. Just kind of you're a skinny woman, you know. That's basically what you're saying. And the skinny version, similar, but this is a long A, so chapa get skinny.
Chapa, get skinny.
Chapa get skinny.
Chapa, get skinny.
Giddy,
Giddy,
get skinny.
get skinny.
Chapa get skinny.
Chapa, get skinny.
Questions? Chapa get skinny. Chapa get skinny. Okay, next one. Joey.
Joey,
Everybody, Joey.
Joey,
Joey.
Joey.
You go down here. So, Joey.
Joey,
Jid Joey.
Joey,
Jid Joey.
Joey,
Jid Joey. So this one, the C with the angry eyebrows and the eye, that's talking about our female. Talking about our female, so female Charlie. So if there's any female Charlies, you could say Tataki Cha. Jid Joey. Jid Joey. Okay. Tough one right here. Okay. This is kind of the TS. We find that a lot in female names. Just depends on who's writing it. Sometimes it's sometimes it's like old documents. They'll say that. They'll have a TS in it. So, skid copy. Skid copy. Yeah, TS in the beginning. Skid copy. Good. So this that TS at the beginning, that TS sound, is our female. Maggie's not here today, but she had Stacey. Right? Stacey, the little baby, has that TS sound in the beginning. Stacey. Who's your last? Okay, James is a tough one too. You want to try that one? Okay. Be as good as mine, so don't be ashamed. Speak the hallway doctor. Okay. First one. Speak the hallway doctor. Speak the hallway doctor. Speak the hallway doctor.
Speak the hallway doctor.
Speak the hallway doctor.
Speak the hallway doctor.
Speak the hallway doctor.
Speak the hallway
Man, I keep thinking about it too much. Speak the hallway doctor.
Speak the hallway
And then, like Zach said, you could overemphasize this T. Speak the hallway doc. It's kind of how we say it now. Speak the hallway doc. Speak the hallway doc. Or you can say the whole thing. We also find that in T. Remember? Skate doc.
Yeah.
So, skate doc. Again, we'll get to that. It's science. So everybody, knowledge,
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 do knowledge,
true knowledge,
do knowledge,
true knowledge,
should do knowledge,
should do knowledge,
should do knowledge.
should do knowledge.
Good. Downstream, so just a South Bend woman in general, I guess, all three. Easier to say and it's easy. Sorry, but Howard,
Hallway,
should do Howard,
should do hallway,
Chikuho. Good, good. Questions on that one? Questions on those ones? Any of the ones? So now we have all of our band names, how we call ourselves. So in theory, we can introduce ourselves, but we won't put that kind of pressure on you right now. Not yet. But as soon as you guys step in here next Tuesday, that's going to write that, circle it, that's our female parts. If you want to write that down, you can. That's just the part that means the female. We'll do a couple other tribes. We'll do a couple of other tribes and we'll pick back up. Next week, we come in, we're going to go over the alphabet again, and we're going to try a little activity. Not yet, but it's the...
I want Story to dust you up.
Yeah, Story is the reigning champ, so. But it's that, for those who were here last year, it was the kitty kitty. What is it? How do you say rock?
Oh.
These are girls? Rock. Quarter. Stick. Good. Stick. Duckus. Dupits. Dicky. What are they? Two. Kitty quesadilla. We'll get into that next week. But we kind of wanted to introduce that because it has all the sounds. All the sounds that we went over, it has them, and you guys will have a chance to, little simpler words. You guys will be able to use something that you guys will be saying sentences. But that's kind of where we like to start out with that. That'll be on Tuesday. Next Tuesday. So. But we'll get into a couple more words and we'll end. Okay. Ready to go first? Okay, Otos. We got Otos here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of us. Okay. Basuhara.
Yes.
Probably a borrowing from another language. I work at the Oto language department. I've researched this word. I can't find it yet. Yeah, it could be from another tribe, but I was thinking it could probably be like one of their villages, one of their clans, but not here. So I'm still looking at that one of what that word means. So everybody, Basuhara. Right, so I could say, Officer Taylor, Kakakita, Kitkaki, Basuhara. We'll get into that. Okay. Oto female.
Spasuhara.
Yeah, say it again now.
Spasuhara. Yeah, it's kind of a odd sound. TS and then the C sound.
Spasuhara. There we go. Spasuhara. Oto female. Next one. Yeah, trying to. Okay, highways. Any highways here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them, okay. Bakuta. So this is our Pawnee pronunciation of what they call themselves. Bahoje.
It's tough between their words.
Yeah. That's a tough sound. It's KH, kind of like that. I don't know. It's a tough sound, but we don't have that sound. But Otos have that sound. We'll respect that. Bahoje. So, Bakuta. And the female, very good a shot. Good. Spakuta. You have the answers right here. Yeah, okay, the next one, Osage. Osage is here. 1, 2, good group. Okay. So the Osage word was Yaji, right? You all kind of heard that one. It's our best shot at it. Wasasi. 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 Female Osage. Wasasi. Wasasi. I overthink that. I overthink the C. Wasasi. Wasasi. So.
I'll kind of add on to what Kay said. Our best shot at it, Wasasi. We have the W sound in Pawnee, but we sure don't like to start words with it. So we use a P, Wasasi, instead of Wasasi, which would kind of sound more like
Yeah, so we have that W sound. We have this W sound in Pawnee, but we don't like to start words with it for some reason. Next one, Ponca. 2, 3, 3. All right. All right. Vihita. So that R, remember, it's not rehita. Vihita. At this time when we did this thing, we said probably or borrowing, and we confirmed that. It talks about blood clan, right? I heard was at a powwow over there at Ponca. They were talking about their bands, and they said that pretty identical to what we call it. So we hit that. So we need to update that. Blood clan. Steve hit that. Steve hit that. Steve hit that. Female Ponca. We'll go over a few more. Maybe we got that. Okay. Is there any calls? Kaki. Okay, moving on. Uncle. Kaki, I'll say it though. I like saying this one. Okay. So you got Uncle, you got Karikoa. Again, just trying to say Uncle. All you're trying to say. Does it have no special meaning? Does it have no deep? I want to say it. Okay. Karikoa. Yeah, we're going Facebook Live. We're not saying it. Karikoa. And then we got the female. Karikoa. So it's just us trying to say your name. Second box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sakiwa. Right, they call themselves Sakiwa. Our best shot at it. Again, our best shot at it. Potawatomi. Kaki. Oh, all right. Okay, so this is kind of a good example of that first R. You kind of make like an N sound. Makes it a little easier to say. Nawaruki. You can put the tap, Nawaruki, but it's really easier to put an N sound. Nawaruki. And if you hear Laura Pratt pronounce it, she puts, anytime a word starts with that R character, she puts an N sound. Nawaruki. Yeah, we're going to talk about it all the time. Don't know what that means. Yeah. No idea. Wichita. 1, 2, 3. All right. Kitty groups. Everybody, kitty groups. or? Okay. Kitty groups, kitty groups, kitty groups, kitty groups. Pretty much the same. Talks about bare eye or tattoos, bare eyes, kitty groups. Remember the word for us?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's either a wahi or a wahe.
A walkie, one of those.
Yeah.
Okay. So visitation, you hear that a lot. Kitty groups. We heard this. Okay, we'll say this. We heard this. When people ask us, does this mean little bears? Kalki. If it was, it'd probably be groups would be out in the front, and then kitty pup would be in the back. But he's at the front. It's talking about eyes and a bear. So, that makes sense?
Yeah.
So we've heard it, and that means there are little bears. Not really. It'd be structured differently if it was. That makes sense. Kitty groups. Kitty groups. Good, good. Cattle? Oh, right. A student. A student. A student. Probably a borrowing from a cattle bin. Okay, a couple more and we'll be done. Yeah, a couple more, okay. Kylos. Little baby, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a good one to say too. Cut you up. Cut you up. Cut you up. Just again trying to say Kylos. Cut you up. Cut you up. Good, good. That was an easy one to say too. Comanche. 1, 2, all right. I always put it on. Okay. Okay, everybody. Top. Dip top. Dip top. Dip top. Dip top. Comanche. Unsure what this means? Okay. I don't know.
I think I got a band.
I was looking at the band, but not really. Not really. Cheyenne? 1. Sahi. Sahi. And this is a widespread name of Otos. Have that Sahi with it as well. So it's just a widespread name the Plains tribes have for Cheyenne. Arapaho. Okay. Move on. Pawpaw. Okay. Well, this one is a relative. The Rickarol. A study. A study. I always say a study, but I've also heard a study. This is different, like a stress in that word. A study. So, a Rickarol, group foot. If we go visit them, check out their feet, they all understand. Make sure you look at their feet when they come in here. Because every one of them has this. Yeah, old village man. They call us Stevie. So they're grouping us in as one, like we did with the Ponkas. but they're grouping us in as one. So, hey, now, hey. I'm studying. I'm studying. Any word on that? Visitation? Rocky visitation? Rocky visitation day. Last year we met up in Nebraska. That was pretty good. Oh, yeah. Any of the 5 civilized tribes, Cherokee, Chickasaw, okay. We'll go with some. Chowdits, so you guys should know this word, Chowdits, or Chowdits. And then those who were here last year should know the red, red people. So we're just lumping them all into one. And the last one, different, strange, different tribe. They have alien, but not those kind, right? Just a different one. Chowdit Supiru. Good. So that should cover everybody. I will put the cut. So, Arnavo, 2, 3, 4. Cut. Yeah, Western alien tribe. Again, not that kind of alien, just out west. Cut. So me, I'm going to put Kakakita, Kitkaki, Masuhara, all cut. That all is by the end, but we'll go into more of that. Questions on these ones? Because that's all we have. So before you go, if you haven't signed in, sign in. We'll go over the little game. We'll go over the alphabet and we'll go over the little activity next week. So please keep coming back. Yeah. And then thank you guys for coming back. It's encouraging for Zach and I to come back. Everybody here, everybody wanting to learn, so thank you. Yeah, hopefully AC in it. So again, the council member, got 2 council members. Great to show you guys came here. So if you can let property know we're burning up here. So yeah, or another building. Like if they can't fix it, whatever. If we go for the council meetings, maybe something like that. It's hot up here. So sign-in sheets right there. Any questions? Any questions? Okay. See you guys next week. The scooch it.